your girl Fabulous Victoria, and I'm back with another video. I know I look a freaking mess right now, eating this little peanut butter. Do I have food? Oh my gosh. Y'all. Okay, but I'm eating my little peanut butter cookie thingy, and which is actually really funny because I'm actually doing a video on this ballerina tea. And of course, I shouldn't be eating a Nutter Butter cookie thingy. If I'm doing that. But the thing is, y'all, and now I'm eating with my mouth full. I got really thrown off with my nephew being here and my niece coming early and getting into an accident. Like, y'all, there's just so much that's been going on. And my birthday is literally right around the corner. Nonetheless, I'm gonna try to make the most of it. And I'm gonna try to take more ownership of my life. Sorry for the lighting. I came in my intimate living room, which is my second living room of my house, to record this video, and like the lighting is just all over the place because we have a tree in the backyard and there's wind today, so the lighting's all over the place. I wanted y'all to get into this ballerina tea or whatever. I took some before photos, that way we can kind of like do the, you know, comparisons or whatever. And the ballerina tea, the main reason of it is supposed to be to kind of like cleanse your body out or whatever and do like a full-on detox. So I've been watching videos on it, and I even talked to Chloe Dosh. Like, she actually talked to me personally in the DM, which I was like, oh my God, she really didn't have to do that, but she did, and that was awesome. But you know, I've been watching her on YouTube and Instagram and just love what she does, and she kind of like got me into it. And then I just did my research on it a little bit outside of it because I'm like really dying to get this flat tummy. Now that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm about to go take some. So the instructions on it says to pretty much use a 10 ounce of water. What I did was, to get the exact measurements, I had a 1 cup that I had, and then I had a 1/4 of a cup. So I just added those together and boiled that over the stove. They said that the water has to be boiling, then you add the bag to the tea, or to the water. You add the tea bag to the water, and then after you do that, you're supposed to let it boil for about 5 minutes, and then you can add honey to it if you want for taste, and then you just drink it. So yeah, that is what I'm going to be doing. I'm not gonna add any honey to mine because I'm already eating this right here, and I don't need any more sweets after this. So after I do that or whatever, I think I'm gonna let it sit room temperature and then just chug it. Because I've seen a lot of girls said that they just kind of let it sit room temperature and then they chugged it. So I'm gonna do mine that way as well and see what happens. So I kind of already started boiling my water, but then I was like, wait a minute, I have to document this, because if it's something magical, I have to share my experience. So then that way you guys can do it too. So yeah, I stopped the water, picked up my phone, and was like, record this shit, bitch. All right, so let's go put the water back on and let it boil, and then we'll get back to freaking business. All right, guys, so here's what the ballerina tea looks like. It does have the little gold seal on it. I've been hearing that there's like a lot of fake ones out there that don't have the gold seal, so you're just gonna want to make sure that it has the gold seal. So this is mine's. This is the little bag that it came in. And then when you open it up, there's like 2 little of these things here. I just broke one up because I'm only gonna put one in because that's all they say that you need. All right, guys, so I just added the ballerina tea to the boiler, and I'm pretty much just letting it boil right now until it is time to drink it. And I've got a 5-minute timer, so then that way I can keep track of the amount of time that it is supposed to boil for, because we're only supposed to do it for 5 minutes. So yeah, I'll be back once it finishes boiling. Alright guys, so this is pretty much all the tea that kind of ended up being produced. Now this is a huge cup, so you know, that's its own thing. It's a pretty huge cup or whatever, but that's the amount of tea that ended up stipending in. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait for it to cool and then we can drink it. But in the meantime, let's talk a little bit more about the tea. All right, y'all, so let's just talk a little bit more about the tea. That way, you know, you guys are aware of everything before you even decide to take this, because like I said, there was a lot of research that I had to do and just kind of a little bit of using common sense and just, you know, a little bit of trial and error from what other people were doing. And yeah, it just kind of like, you know, helped me to narrow down that this is something that I wanted to do. So as far as like timing goes, a lot of people, they were saying that it took them like 10 hours. One person said that it went like 30 minutes right after they drank the tea, then they had to use the restroom. So let's just first put this out there. This tea is like a cleansing tea, a detox tea, and it's kind of like almost like a laxative. Because I was looking up and they said, you know, you have to really look up what a laxative type of a tea is. And it's almost like you're taking a laxative and you're pretty much just letting that laxative take effect and just using it to use the restroom and detox everything that's in your body out of your body. And it can give the illusion of, you know, you losing weight, or you really can lose weight from the tea. So it's just you kind of doing a fresh start, detoxing, and then from there you're putting in, you know, only good things or whatever, you know, you want to do. But for me, it's kind of, I just want to shed some of the fat that's in my stomach and kind of get rid of it. So that's why I'm using it. As far as like the feelings that it's supposed to make you feel, there was one time where I was hearing some girls saying that it gave them like sharp cramps and it gave them like really bad feelings and everything. So they just felt really crappy right around the time that they were about to, you know, release all their toxins, if you know what I mean. So I guess it just depends on you as well. One girl, she said that she normally has a bowel movement, so she didn't really receive any cramps or anything like that because she normally gets bowel movements. And this may be a little bit of TMI, but, you know, this whole fucking video is TMI at this point. So I had a bowel movement earlier this morning. So I don't know how much more this tea can clean me out. Right now I'm a little under the weather and sick. So maybe it will like kind of help me with my cold too. If it does, then I'm going to tell my brother to take some too, because he's a little bit under the weather too, because we had my nephew who's only 2 years old and who doesn't really right now know how to put his hands over his mouth. So yeah, we all ended up getting sick over here. So, but luckily my nephew's getting better. So by the time he comes back to my house, hopefully he's not still sick, so we don't get sick all over again. So as far as like the instructions with the tea is very vague with instructions. The most that it tells you is don't take it repeatedly for 3 days straight. That's the most that it tells you with the tea. I heard some girls, they took 2 bags and put it in at once, and I'm like, please just read the instructions. Like, don't take more than what you're supposed to, because you're going to end up messing yourself up and having issues because you're trying so hard to get skinny when you've just got to go with the fucking flow. You know what I'm saying? So one thing that I would suggest is just use 1 bag, use the amount of water that they tell you to use, you know, drink it fast or slow, whichever way you decide to take it. use the things that they tell you to use. Don't add sugar. Don't add, weird stuff, brown sugar. Don't add any of that because they don't tell you to add that. So just add things like, honey, because that's what they say. I watched one video and a girl add like half the damn bottle of jar of honey. And I'm like, no, if you're going to add honey, just add like a tablespoon of honey. Or maybe just like a drizzle of honey. Just do the right thing. You want results, you have to be smart about the results. Just read the instructions. Don't take it anymore. Like, it is a detox tea, so I wouldn't suggest taking it any more than probably once a week, maybe even less than that, maybe once a month, or maybe a couple times out of the month, maybe 2 times out of the month, maybe taking it every 2 weeks. Maybe something like that would be good, because after 2 weeks you're like, okay, I need a bit of a cleanse. Let me go ahead and, use the detox tea, and then you use it. But I wouldn't say using it any more than that. And just kind of research on how often you should take like things such as like laxatives, or how often should you, drink a detox tea, something like that. Like, I've drinking detox teas before, but this one is just way completely different, because this is supposed to be like a tea that completely cleans your body out. So I do want to keep you guys posted on if I receive any results, but I just kind of wanted to go over a few things before we kind of just throw this out there. Just so you guys were aware of some of the things that this tea is supposed to like, have, and all that other kind of stuff. But anyway, I think I'm going to go ahead and start drinking the tea, because I don't know if it's cooled down, and I do kind of just want to drink it. So as far as the taste goes, I'm usually a tea drinker. I love teas. The tea's not tasting too bad to me. I'm an avid green tea drinker. I usually just add ginger, honey, and maybe some lemon, and that's about it. But this tea actually tastes pretty good with the state that it's in. I don't know if maybe it's just because I just love tea or what, but I kind of like the taste of it. So it's definitely something that I can continue to keep drinking. It's pretty warm right now, so I could definitely just drink it and not have to worry about anything. And as far as the smell of it, to me, it smells like green tea. And it actually is a form of a green tea. So yeah, this should be an easy chug for me, y'all. So I'm pretty much just going to drink this tea. Right now, it's 10:45, so I will let you guys know when I start to feel like I have to go to the restroom. This video is so freaking crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna let you guys know when I have to, when I'm feeling the effect or whatever. So I'll catch y'all later, okay? Bye. Hey guys, so I am back. Once again, this video is just freaking TMI, so if this is too fucking much for you, just click off the video. But I have been experiencing like slight little, like, I guess they're cramps, but it hasn't been anything to where I'm like, oh my god, that's unbearable. It's just kind of to the point where I'm like, oh, that's happening. And I'm just kind of like, okay, maybe I just want to maybe stay in the perimeter of home, because I was out, Ubering and Walmart sparking and stuff. So I'm just kind of like, maybe don't accept any Walmart spark orders. So it's about 4:36 right now. I think I experienced like the first cramp probably like an hour or so ago. So maybe like around 3:30. So that wasn't that long before I started feeling some sort of effects. I do think that maybe I sped up the process a little bit with the tea, because after I drank that tea, I had leftover green tea from last night that I kind of still wanted to drink, and drank some of that too. And then I've been drinking water like so much all day. And the thing that's kind of keeping me to drink water and stuff like that is because, you know, I'm sick and my throat hurts, and it kind of helps to just drink water to soothe it. So I think that's kind of aiding the process here. But I think that the next time that I come back to you guys, it would be, you know, when I guess I finish the BM, which is the bowel movement. But yeah, like I said, this video is very TMI, but I just kind of want to like help people out, you know, and just in case you're thinking about this tea but kind of skeptical on it, I'd say that if you have like severe health problems and stuff, always get a second opinion, or like maybe a better first opinion from like your doctor or something like that. With me, I don't really have no health conditions or nothing. So, you know me, I'm just YOLO, you know. I'm always out here doing whatever the fuck I want. But, yeah. So, I'll let you guys know how the whole process goes or whatever. But, so far, so good. Yeah, and then that wasn't too many hours from 10 to 11, 11 to 12, 12 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3. So, like, 5 hours that I started feeling like the little cramping. And kind of like the feelings of maybe I have to go to the bathroom. So we'll see what happens. Maybe like 5 hours from now, or maybe even a couple more hours from now. But I will definitely keep you guys posted regardless, okay? But anyway, y'all, I'm going to stop rambling. I'll talk to y'all again later. Bye. Alright guys, I am back with another video. As you guys can see, this is a completely different day. My voice is a little shot, so don't mind that. But I'm pretty much giving you guys the ending of the Ballerina tea video. So here's the whole gist of pretty much what happened. As you guys can hear my voice, I was pretty sick. And I just feel like the results didn't really come off as the way that they should have. And I think that I want to retry it. I still wanted to give you guys this video because, you know, at least I attempted it. And I do want to let you guys know some of the things that I experienced after taking the tea. So, I told you guys around like 3-ish, that's when I started to kind of like feel the cramping. And I actually started to feel that cramping a little bit more throughout the evening and a little bit more throughout the day. I didn't really have another bowel movement until the next morning, which is actually pretty normal for me. So I feel like, honestly, that time of using the tea, that didn't really like do much of a difference for me. I normally get bowel movements, so that wasn't really much of a big difference for me to use the restroom in the morning. Like, I normally go use the restroom in the morning before I even get my day started. So it wasn't really much of a difference. But I do think I want to try it again, but this time maybe eating more healthier foods, because I really wasn't eating healthy. I attempted, but it's just been really, really hard because life's been chaotic. Maybe I'll just explain that in another video at some point. But yeah, life's been just very, very chaotic. So it's been really, really hard to, I don't know, just really, really hard to get a move on everything. But after my trip, which once again, I will document everything with that. After my trip, I should pretty much be set and everything should be settled, and we could try this challenge again. But just in the meantime, we're gonna just, you know, call this challenge a fail. I don't even really have any after pictures to show you guys, because the day after I just kind of chilled because, like I said, I was feeling really, really sick. But nonetheless, I did want to at least still post this video because I explained the tea and kind of let you guys know a little bit of the ins and outs with the tea. And I wanted to at least give you guys the gist of everything. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please be sure to subscribe. Please be sure to comment, like, and follow me on all of my social medias. If you guys would like to see more videos like this, go ahead and leave a thumbs up. Also, leave a comment letting me know you like videos like this. But anyway, guys, I'm going to stop rambling. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.